Discussions surrounding data center development have swept across south central Pennsylvania over the last year, resulting in pushback from residents while local officials continue to draft new rules and protections. But township leaders say even if communities are hesitant, simply banning the facilities isn't an option under Pennsylvania law. Fox 43's Sydney Nauman is joining us now to explain why local leaders say their hands are tied.
That's right, Amy. For months, I've spoken with township leaders across the region, and the one message that keeps coming up is this isn't a question of if data centers come, but where they will fit and how communities prepare for them. That legal reality is now forcing municipalities to make difficult decisions, including looking at land that was once expected to stay residential or agricultural.
Comes from the west, all of that, whatever.
Across south central Pennsylvania, townships are scrambling to update their zoning codes, trying to get ahead of data center developments, which residents like Courtney Fixmer say they don't want near their homes.
We aren't able to slow down on data centers as a country right now, but there are more ethical places to put them than directly outside of a neighborhood who's been here for decades.
But local leaders say the conversation isn't that simple. In East Manchester Township, York County, Board of Supervisors Chairman David Naylor says they've been drafting new zoning rules for data centers, even though no developer has made a proposal. During a phone call, Naylor stated, by law, we have to single out an area that is conducive for an AI data center. It's called fair share, and under Pennsylvania law, it means it is illegal for townships to outright ban necessary industrial uses like data centers. For local leaders, that means their only real choice is deciding where those facilities could go and how strictly they're regulated. Naylor added, if one comes to our township, we want to make sure it's built to our standards. And that possibility is exactly what worries some neighbors. Fixmer recently started a community petition after learning several possible locations were being considered near existing neighborhoods, including this plot of land next to her own.
We can look at data and studies and show that there's going to be increased truck traffic, noise, lighting. We're losing farmland and open space.
She says her concerns aren't about stopping technology or development, but protecting the peace that made her settle in the area in the first place.
I wanted somewhere beautiful for my son to grow up, and I'm hoping it's going to bring us closer together as a community, because this petition was never going to be, anti-data center. It was always going to be pro-community, pro-transparency.
For Fixmer, the goal is making sure residents stay involved as the conversation continues.
We need to come together as a township to make these decisions, because if we just sit back and don't learn the consequences or the possible rewards of what's going to happen, then we'll never have a say in the town.
East Manchester Township supervisors say the proposed zoning changes are still in the review process and will be discussed again publicly on April 8th, giving residents another chance to weigh in. Naylor told me he feels East Manchester Township is being proactive compared to other municipalities who are just ignoring the issue, because no matter how far they kick this can down the road, the demand for data centers is growing so quickly that eventually that can's going to get run over. Amy?
All right, Fox 43's Sydney Nauman tonight. Thanks so much.